Oh God, got it.
It took my sissy.
Hey, I'm just running my lips. I'm just chopping it up, talking about. Look, guys, we are terribly sorry. I just knew I was just talking to everybody, and everybody was listening to me, and I didn't, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We were talking about going back to school,
Going back to school,
and I was talking about how the kids. Let's just go where we pick up where we left off right there. We start right there on that where it says one of the best thing in your family is right here.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
And so anyway, as I was saying, parents, we got to make sure that one thing we got to understand: when your kid changes schools and go from another school, we really have to be mindful and being I'll say careful with not just saying, hey, this is just a different school. It's not, because that's an anxiety attack on the child. And Tim, you're psychiatrist, you can tune in on this. You can chime in and type in. It's tough for a child to transition from one school to another. It's tough for a child to go from fifth grade, which is 4 classes, to sixth grade, which is 7 classes, and you got 7 different personalities. You got people from different schools. They ain't like you. Like you've been with your friends at elementary for about 5 years together. Now you get to the junior high and you got 4 different schools there. You got different types of personalities, and if you're changing from school to school, it's an anxiety thing for the child. And I want these parents to understand to make sure that you encourage your kids. Make sure that you keep your kids uplifted. Make sure your kids understand that everything's going to be all right for one. Make sure that they're not worried. Make sure their anxiety is not there. Make sure that everything they do is done with intentions. Okay? Hit it.
All right. One of the best things families can do is start bedtime earlier, about a week before school begins.
That's right. Morning routine matters, folks. Everybody knows it. I always know. I always ask when I have kids in the office, and I be like, "Did you do your bed?" And that's crazy, because that can tell me exactly what your attitude is about.
I did.
That can tell me that you prepared for school, right? Because if you didn't do your bed, that means you just jumped up late, right? You either jumped up late or you got into an argument with your mom, and all that did was just mess up everything, right? Now, the ideas I give folks is like lay your clothes out the night before. That first day of school, everybody gonna be cool first day of school. You lay out them new kicks, that new shirt, that new pair of pants, and you lay it out. I remember when I was a kid, I used to lay it out on the bed and just look at it. I'm gonna go to school, boy. It's gonna be something. And that's one of the things you do. Pack backpack before bedtime, right? Because what if you wake up late? Get ready to go, right? Change laptop and tablet overnight. Prepare lunch in advance if you eat lunch. Set alarm, right? Set your alarm. Because if I had $100, a parent would say, why you late? Well, he woke up late. Like, why he wake up late? Because he was playing that game all night. Well, Mom, that's your responsibility, Mom and Dad, to get in bed on time. That's the most important thing, right? So get that prepared and get that laid out.
A family calendar can also make a huge difference. Include school events, sports, appointments, homework, deadlines, and family activities.
Right. Preparation, right? If you prepare every day, you be successful. If you prepare every day, young scholars, if you prepare every day, that means routine every night. Every night I go to bed at the same time. Don't change it, because if I'm not mistaken, you need to get a good at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep to be ready for the next day. At least that's what I think. I think you should get a whole 8, but I give you 6 or 7. You'll be all right then, right? So we gotta make sure we get that together. Organization reduces stress for everyone. All right. Segment 2, smart shopping smart. Right. So what do we do, babe?
Back to school shopping can get expensive.
Yes, it can. The first step you check is already have. You may not need to replace everything, right? But that's the problem. Everybody want them new kicks.
Brand new.
Everybody want them new kicks.
I ain't mad.
Everybody want that new blue shirt, red shirt, gray shirt. Everybody want everything new, because that first day, to me, parents, that first day to a kid is probably the most important day of the year. You say, why? Because everybody got on something new that can afford it. Everybody, your friends can call you and say, I got them brand new J's that came out. They are, yes, right, Miss Moore, it's parents' responsibility. You're absolutely right to get them up on time. But everybody, and I mean everybody, gonna have everything on new that first day. So me personally, I don't know what you guys think about it, Miss Miller and Mr. Miller and Mr. Moore. I don't know if y'all think, but I think that first day is the most important day for every child. Because they're gonna come dressed for success. And everybody gonna have on them new kicks. Everybody gonna know what you got on. Everybody gonna know how much they gonna probably know how much you got. So all that is so important for a child.
Yep. Haircuts.
Yeah, that fresh cut.
Girls' hair
done.
Yes.
All that embodies what your child gonna do for the rest of the year. Y'all look. I've been blessed to be around kids for probably almost 30 years. I've been blessed to see what impact certain stuff happens with a kid. I've been blessed to see that. And so the insights that I'm giving you guys is based off what I see. I don't think I'm the know-it-all guru of kids. All I know is what I see every day and how we can improve every day, how we can improve every year with our kids. Wait, who he's got on there? Jamie says hers for 2 weeks. You're exactly correct. Think like it was you. That's right. You want to present your that's it. Your best self. You're absolutely right. And that's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to be a part of. You have to understand how important it is for your child to do better. You got one for them to do better. You got to be that parent. You don't have to be the mean parent. You just got to be that parent. Sometimes they just need that parent that's going to sit there and listen.
That parent that is consistent.
That's it. That's it. You're right. And so what do you mean by that? Give me an example.
I'm the same every day.
So
all day.
When you say consistent, I mean like when your child is asking like, let me give you an example. So your consistency is they gotta go to bed and you got a routine that you do every day. I remember when our kids were young.
Homework at the table.
You had a routine. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Eat your snack before your homework.
Right.
Do your homework. Finish your homework. Take your bath. Get ready for dinner. Study before bed. Go to bed. It's a wrap.
That's it. So it was a routine.
Yes.
So we got to get, so parents, now, I'm not telling, and I'm not saying y'all don't have a routine, parents. I'm just saying if you don't.
And find your routine.
Start practicing that routine where your child will automatically know. I can remember when I was a kid, my mom had us in the house at a certain time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No.
Good habits breed good. That's right, Tim. Good habits breed good behavior.
It does.
And all we got to do is have consistency in it. Remember, right? All we got to do is continue to make sure that our kids understand that we're going to be there. And I remember all last year, all I kept telling parents, hey, look, I want you guys to be more vigilant in your college educational process. I don't know how many, I think I said that about, Mr. Moore tell you, I think I said that about 1 million times in the morning time on my podcast in the morning time.
Yes.
All I'm asking for you is, and look, if you are, they got no choice but to comply. If you that parent that's always involved, always when you got time to get to school to do something, if you have to volunteer to help a teacher out, and you there all the time, when your child is having an issue and you decide you want to come up, they're gonna say, oh, this Mr. Trump, he always up here, he's always talking about, he's always helping out. We got to make sure. But if you that parent wait till the last minute to do everything,
how crazy.
You're gonna get some last minute grades. So we gotta make sure we're confident. We gotta make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. We gotta make sure that we are making sure that our kids is ready and available. And the first step in checking what you already have is you may need to replace everything. Go.
You might. But if you do, you look for tax-free shopping weekends if your area offers them, community backpack giveaways, school supply drives, and sales throughout the season, and clothing swaps with friends or family.
Now, that first one that talks about tax-free weekend and area offered items, let me tell y'all something. Every year, probably I'll say probably not by November, all that stuff be like 10 cents, 15 cents. They try and get rid of it because they get ready for the holidays, right? Stock up on it.
Crayons,
put it up.
pencils, glue.
I promise you, every year about that time, if I'm not mistaken, go in Walmart somewhere between November, we're starting toward the holidays, all that stuff goes on sale. They try and get it out. Even Family Dollar, all that stuff they trying to get rid of. I mean, they want it gone. Sometimes you get something 10 cents. Speckle notebooks that you paying $1 for, probably 10 cents. I look. Don't feel bashful to go on those days. That's just helping you out for next year.
Exactly.
Right? And here's the issue now. If you that parent that really needed to get those back to school drive, attend. But if you're a parent that don't need it, don't go. Don't go. There's so many parents, and I'm telling you, like I said, I've been around for so long. There's so many parents that miss out on the school drive because other people that got stuff and is capable of buying it gets it. And that parent don't get it. We had an anonymous guy bless our church and bless, what was it, 5 kids?
Oh, I don't even
5 kids. An anonymous donor blessed our kids for back to school. Why can't we do the same thing? Why can't we start putting stuff aside? And I always say this, and I say this every year. And my wife says I say it so much, but we have throughout the year of August, we probably have at least maybe 15 to 20 back to school drives.
We should have just.
And I always said that we should have just one mega back to school drive with everybody. You can have your own sign out there. I don't care. Put your own sign out there, whatever you want to do. But you probably could service way more people if you did it like that. Yeah, like I said, you can have your Phi Beta Sigma sign, your Mega Phi, Q Dog sign, your Kappa sign, your Alpha sign, aka Deltas, Poodles, y'all, whatever, churches. I don't care. But imagine if we all, let's just say, we all gathered in the Civic Center arena and put out all your stuff and say they'll just say Mega Psi Phi, we gonna do the 6th grade. Alpha just gonna do the 5th grade, all the way up to 12th grade. And just imagine how you'll be able to bless and help folks out. You just have day school supplies for that particular grade. And all meet up at one location. You still doing what you're supposed to do. You still servicing folks. Still getting your platform out there. People still knows who you are. You got on all your stuff. Your church got your banners. The people that voting for stuff, they got their, service kids. How hard is that? How hard is that? Text you a list of back to school drive.
Tim did.
Huh?
Tim texted you a list for back to school drives in the area.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Tim. But the point is, why can't they just merge? Why we can't just merge? And that's what I'm saying. Why can't we just work together for this one common goal? We all say we serve and helping kids, right? So that's what we're trying to do, right? So remember, success measured by having the newest backpack or the latest shoes. Is about being prepared and ready to learn. So it's saying, remember, success isn't measured, right?
That's right.
But it's not But this generational kid,
It matters.
it matters. So if you can do it, bless them. If you can't do it,
Bless them, Steve.
bless them still. Because I can imagine a lot of days my mama went and got the stuff that we like and didn't and let a bill go to. Hey, look, that back in those days, man, it was 6 of us, now it's five boys, but it was 6 boys and 2 girls. And hey, it was tight. So for those that got the multiple kids and multiple grade areas, I understand. Like I said, I've been in that category. I've seen it. So I want everybody to understand that parents that you just gotta do what you got, right?
Yes.
Anyway, segment
Be
number.
thankful and blessed.
All right, segment number 4: supporting student success. School success begins at home.
It does. Simple habits can make a lasting impact. Read every day. Complete homework before screen time. Stay organized. Eat healthy meals. Get enough sleep and ask questions when something isn't understood.
Absolutely. Parents should also connect with teachers. Attend open house events. That's important.
Yes.
That's important. That
That
gives you an
meet and
opportunity. That's it. Gives you opportunity to meet and greet. Gives you the opportunity to get a chance to teacher to see you, and she get a chance to see you.
That's right.
Get a chance to see his environment. You get a chance to see what type of classroom he's in. You get a chance to walk down the hallway. You get a chance to see a whole lot of stuff during that time. Read school newsletters.
Oh.
Please read school newsletters.
Which means unpack their backpack every day. Check it.
That's it. Now, now they've got what's the stuff called? Is it iRead? What they call what you on the internet? Help me out, Miss Miller. What's that thing they send you kids on the internet where you can see they assignments and stuff? And I forgot what they call it, but they got something that's on the computer now that you can go and see all that, all the kids' grades, you see all the kids' assignments, all that can be seen on the computer now. And not only the computer, your phone's computer, by the way. So say, I ain't got no computer, but you got a phone. That's your computer. I forgot what they called it, but it's something that you can see every day on the computer. It shows your kids' grades, shows your kids. Mr. Moore, I think you might know too, the grades or whatever, but you got to make sure that you are on that.
And they send papers home.
Yeah, and then some more says read every day. Extra points. That's right. Right. And so, what else I said? Monitor grade. That is monitor grades regularly.
That's right.
Don't wait for report cards come out to communicate.
Because it's too late then.
Study progress. That's the name of it. Thank you, Tim. That's the name of the program. You get a chance to look at it and you better see everything. And he says, don't wait until report cards to communicate. I've been talking about that forever. About parents waiting till report cards come out and then want to go to school and lose your mind when you've been getting notes from the school every day about your child not turning in homework, about your child not doing testing well, and then you wait till report cards want to have a conference. No. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Go ahead.
Well, teachers and families are partners. When everyone works together, the student benefits.
Yes. So before we close, let's share 3 final tips. My first tip is to encourage your child every single day. Encourage your child every single day. And I think I say that so much that is so important. You cannot send your child to school mad. I don't know how many times I've said that. Mr. Moore tell you, he can bag me up, but I don't know how many times. Every morning I tell you parents, don't send them to school upset. Because that's going to ruin their whole entire. There's no way they're going to get anything out of the day if you send them to school upset.
Sometimes you can't help.
Second, establish routines early. We talked about that already. Right? Third, celebrate progress, not perfection. What do you mean by that? Celebrate progress, not perfection. What do you think, babe? Celebrate progress.
Yeah,
Not perfection.
celebrate the small things to get to the big things.
There you go. Right?
Yeah.
Communicate often.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. Every time your child come home, you need to find out, hey, how was your day at school? Hey, what went on today at school?
That's
Hey,
right.
you got any homework? Hey, you made anybody interested in the day? Because you just never know.
Who did you talk to? What you had for lunch? Which all leads to something else.
Kyler Moore says most assignments on Google Classroom. Absolute parents. Yeah, I want y'all to start looking at some of these things that people are saying because they're giving you ideas and suggestions to look for this stuff. People that don't take time and look for it. It's there. We just got to get out there and look for it. Right? All right. Never underestimate the power of kindness and consistency. I always say that too. You got to be consistent. You got to be that parent that's always wondering what's going on. You got to be that parent that's always listening. You got to be that parent that's always asking questions.
Stay on it.
Do not be that parent what we call the last minute people. And that's the ones that wait till the very last minute every year and say, what can I do for my child to pass? It's too late. We got to make sure when they get to school, August the 10th, which is next week, by the way, we got to set the standard right then and there. We got to make sure that our kids know that you can come to mom and dad for anything for one, but make sure you are being respectful in class. Make sure you're asking questions in class. Make sure you are being that kid that's not acting out in class. Make sure you're going to be that kid that's doing exactly what he needs to do to be successful. And we got to say this thing too, parents. I know a lot of y'all think y'all babies don't do nothing. Okay. Y'all, it's a lot of parents that say, my baby don't do nothing. He ain't never in trouble. Let me tell you something. I keep telling y'all, I've been around and I've seen it. Now, it's some occasion that your child hadn't done something, but he did something in the past. And I want you to let these kids understand this. This is what messes up. And wait a minute, before I say that, let's talk to these teachers first. Listen, teachers. Let's make sure that whatever happened in 2026, 2025, 26, stay back there. Don't come this school year because Kenny Bone acted a fool last year, and then I really think Kenny Bone gonna be the one that acted a fool this year. I might have went to a mentoring program. I might have been sent somewhere. My uncle, grandfather might have got me straight. Give me an opportunity. Yeah. And please, teachers from the previous year, do not come to the next class and say, "That go Kenny Bone. You got to watch him. Last year he gave me HE hockey sticks." Don't do that because you ruining my chance already. I can't even raise my hand. Put your hand down. So make sure that we're giving kids an opportunity to be successful. Correct? All right. Go ahead, baby.
As we begin another school year, remember that every day is a fresh opportunity to learn something new.
Parents, give yourself grace. Teachers, thank you for your dedication. Students, believe in yourself. Your future is built on one day at a time.
Yeah. So we hope today's conversation has given you practical ideas and encouragement for the school year ahead.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to my channel. Please like and share this page. Please help me get my platform out further and further where kids and parents can get on and agree. And like I said, I'm not the know-it-all guru. All I do is just go out and help kids and try to be successful.
Live and learn.
And so we're the type of podcast that if you want to come on as a special guest, you let me know ahead of time. I can add you on. You can come on and talk. And Mr. Miller, I'm definitely gonna put you on probably my next one because we're gonna probably talk about mental health in the school system. Mm-hmm. And I'll get you on with your ideas and suggestions. I gotta have you on, Miss Miller. I gotta have both y'all on. Then I'm gonna have y'all on together as parents of the kids that are in school because I don't have any kids in school anymore. So I want to get y'all perspective of how things have changed with your kids and when y'all was in school.
Look, Miss Miller says, leave the past where it belongs and give every child a fair opportunity to succeed.
That's absolutely right. We got to. This is bigger than us, ladies and gentlemen. This is about the future. This is about what we got going on right now. This is about how we can start a movement where these kids understand that they can raise, and because some kids are, they just, we got to come to the root, to the evil, to madness of why they won't raise their hand, why they're scared to ask questions. We got to put that in their mind. There's no such thing as a dumb question or a dumb answer.
That's right.
You get it right or
Except
you
when
get it
don't
wrong.
ask.
And you know, start asking questions, start raising hands. Great opening comments. Great way to start the year. Thank you, Mr. Moore. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying my best. You know how we do it now. I don't look. I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Moore, I don't know if I'm gonna be there. I ain't got no call, so I don't know. So you know, we have a conversation. I just don't know what's going on this year because they're doing a bunch of stuff. And if they are, if they're not, you know, I enjoyed myself. But I want to make sure that our kids are well taken care of. That doesn't matter if I'm not even there. Every morning I'm still gonna get on and encourage kids and uplift kids so they can be successful. We got to do it, man. We got to make it to a point where these kids are so successful. And oh, by the way, since I said it earlier, and I'm pretty sure y'all didn't hear it, but I got nominated for the best of the Alchemist in the Youth Mentor category. And I need you guys to go on my Facebook page. You're going to see where you can nominate me. I'm number 31 on the list of categories. Go down to 31 and hit my name and nominate your boy for the best mentor for this year. I think, you know, I've been mentoring for 29. I should have been getting this thing like back to back. I should be like what we got the most New England Patriots. You know, I should have about 7 rings by now. You know,
it's all good. God knows.
You know, I've been doing my thing for a while. You know, quiet on the sidelines and everybody. Thank you, Miss. I know you already did it. I appreciate you. Hook your husband up. Let him do it too. And we got to make sure that the movement never stops. One thing I can say once God called me to glory, I did a lot of work. I did my job. So in that dash right there, that dash gonna have a whole lot of stuff I've done.
I'm talking to you.
And so, you know, it's an opportunity. It's a way for me to make sure that our kids know, you know, we got a ways to go. We got to make sure that they understand. Thank you, Mr. Miller. I appreciate you, brother. And we got to make sure that we allow our kids to be successful, parents. That's all we need. That's all I'm asking. That's you for an opportunity to make sure that these kids had the opportunity to be successful, had the opportunity to get the grades they can get, and had the opportunity to be the type of child that they should be. There's so much negativity on TV, negativity everywhere. The music, all that entails what your child can become. And parents, and I forgot about the gaming system. The gaming system as well. So we gotta limit our kids to some of that stuff. I understand it's okay, you know, but you gotta limit your child.
Screen time.
Yes.
Pick up a book.
Yes. I always tell everybody, you know, get your face in the book and read instead of being on Facebook. Get your face in the book and read. This whole summer, I can guarantee you a lot of now my grandkids, they did some reading. They went all the way to Ruston to get some books. So I know they did some reading. But I want to make sure that every child gets that education they need. Because you got, like I said in my previous podcast, y'all don't believe me, but our kids are probably 2 years behind in vocabulary because of COVID. Because the teachers read to them for 2 years. Remember, they didn't have a chance to do nothing. All they was saying from the computer. That's it. So we got to make sure that our kids are successful. We got to make sure that our vigilance in the classroom is real, because you got to make sure you're there. Make sure your kids are understanding and knowing that you're going to be that parent that's going to be on point, on task, making sure your kid understands that they can make it. So if anybody got any questions before I sign off, any suggestions before I sign off, I'll give you about 3 minutes to chime in to anything and put anything in the chat, and we'll read it off before we sign off. So give me about 3 minutes of what you're thinking about the session. If you think we need to do anything else, is it something I left out? If it's some information that need to be given out, you can put it in there now. You can tell me, you know, what you thought or how you feel about the season 2, day 1 of the podcast. Is there any other thing I need to say? Any other thing you want to say to a parent that's got a kid starting school for the first day? Oh, forgot. Always pray over your child. I almost forgot that. Pray over your child.
Speak well over your
Yeah.
child.
Pray over them every day. Speak big success. You got to make sure you know. My wife, she always got that oil, and she put that oil on my grandkids. She just they be face be looking like I don't know, it just be shining. I mean, like, and she put it on. So
Look
she
at
pray
the
over.
life they live.
So, you have to do that, parents. With the day, with what's going on these day and ages, praying over your kid is an option. You got to do it because you can't do it in school, so you got to do it before they go to school.
Yeah.
So pray success over.
Allow
Allow our kids to understand that they're successful.
That's right.
And I just need everybody just to make sure that you know, and please, at these crosswalks, watch your babies. Drivers, please. It's going to start the 10th.
Pay attention.
Pay attention to these kids.
10th. Well,
Because they will walk straight across the street. They're not looking at the light. All they see is that crosswalk. And that crosswalk means you're supposed to stop. That's all they know.
and they assume that you looking
And they
out
assume
for
that you're looking out for them. So pay attention. Stay off those phones. That's a $500 fine. I'm gonna let y'all know that right off the bat. That's a fine. My buddy Shane Smith from the sheriff's office, he be waiting for you. You come down through that bad boy doing speeding, you got that cell phone, that's a devil whammy.
I love it.
So make sure you're being, be mindful for these kids when they're crossing the street. They really need to be at least get there on safely. Okay.
Mr. Miller says season 2 is off to a great start. I've done the same with my clients with the upcoming school year.
Mr. Moore said,
Mr. Miller.
yeah, should write up there.
Oh, wow. Oh, he say, you go, Miss Trim.
All of that.
All of them.
She will, all right, Mr. Moore, when I tell you, see my forehead shine from the sweat, that's how my grandbaby's head be. And they ain't sweat, they be shining. But I'm like, woo. Tell you, she be praying over, and then she be like the song, she be wiping them down with that oil. Well, hey,
God is good.
and I promise you, Dave, we ain't had no phone calls, nothing, and
God is good.
things been working out. So
They go to school and they come home.
right. So that's it for me today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Shave and a Haircut. I am your host, Kenneth Tramble, my co-host, Tanya Tramble.
Good evening.
In closing, I always tell you, speak life into your kids. Speak success into your kids. Speak greatness to your kids. Speak success for your kids. And at the end of the day, tell your kids you love them and listen to them. Because when they tell you something, sometimes you need to make sure you're hearing what they're saying. And you need to make sure that they are getting what they need to be successful. This has been Shave and a Haircut. Until not this Tuesday, we do every other Tuesday. Signing off. Love you guys. Peace.
Good night.